Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokemon X. This is a definitive episode for sure. We've been on this journey now for what? A couple of months? Got a good team going. I think everybody is in shape and ready. We've purchased all our healing items. Been through Victory Road. I think there's really only one thing left to do. Wow, that's quite an impressive place. I do have my fan turned on me today. I'm trying to stay cool. So you may notice that conflicting with the noise gate and stuff, but we just can pretend it's okay. Am I sure I'm ready? No. But if we waited until we were ready to do things, we'd never do things. So, we can challenge the Elite Four in any order that we want. And I don't know which order I'm going to choose. Illustrious? We'll fight her first. Assuming this is the door she went into. Yeah. We need to make sure we have water Pokemon ready to go. Elegant. Answer. Welcome, Challenger, to my blazing chamber. I am Malva, and I shall be your opponent today. She's Malva from Seinfeld. Malva. Alright, Malva. I roar. What my big thing is, what levels are these Pokemon gonna be? You know? 63. Good jumping Jesus. Okay. Noble Roar. Don't lower my attack. I need that. Go ahead and get her to eat up all of her items right away. I'm down for that. Starting off strong today. Talonflame. I'm gonna hit you with the big boy attack. Ooh. Good job, Blastoise. Just like the good old days. Oracle. Earthquake. Gonna have to heal up myself here in a second. Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. That would be a one-hit KO had Pyroar not lowered our attack. I'm quite certain. You know what? I'm not going to blow through all of my surfs. Not when strength can get it done just as much. Chandelure. Chandelure is going to have a few tricks up its sleeve, I am quite sure. Don't let it. Hey, what's up? You made it. Just in time for the Pokemon League. And Molva is down. One down, 3 a goal for the Elite Four. We still have the champion, of course. All right, that went too easy. Now I'm worried about the next one. Ironworks. All right. You know what? I'll go ahead and do this. We'll heal after this. I do love each one of these chambers is unique and kind of cool. They're above and over the top, and I love it. Oh, that's even cooler than the fire one. You know what? Let me not waste a, There we go. Now for iron, let's bring out our Firebird. Pokemon. Blastoise, switch. Talonflame. Well met. Famed blade. Be fair and noble. And guard. Wickstrom. Wykstrom? Wikistrom? We're fighting Wikistrom. Wikipedia here. Alright, hit him with flamethrower. We're gonna pull out all the stops, and I'm going to just go in guns a-blazing. Pun intended, because Blastoise with its Hydro Cannon guns and then Blaze with the Talonflame here. I'm just gonna keep sending it home. Although it kind of screwed me with not letting me use the same move twice. Actually, you screwed yourself there because now you're not going to be able to heal. You played yourself, homie. Played yourself. Probopass. God damn it. This better not faint me. Motherfucker. You son of a bitch. Eat shit. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Took out my talon flame. Ooh, rock slide. Well, we have head smash. It does 150 damage. Oh my god. You know what? I'll go ahead and do this just because I don't want the recoil from head smash, and I got a feeling that we might need rock slide for it, you know. We can always go back and relearn when and if we need to. What's that do? Gonna attack. Ow. You're gonna be a pain in the rump, aren't you? I should have just done that from the get-go. Ooh, hell yeah, I'm gonna switch. Rise from being fainted. Like the phoenix that you are. Flamethrower. I better not get cocky. I'll get shut down in a hurry. Oh boy, this is probably going to be the harder of the four. Being dragon and what have you. I can't see. It's all smoky in here. Uh-oh. That one was a little less. That was a little more anticlimactic than I. That's okay. I need to do something about. There we go. Dragon, though. Alright, she's gonna come out of the gate using dragon, so I'm gonna come out of the gate using fairy. Oh boy, I hope this works. Make her Pokemon grow like weeds. Those are definitely some earrings you have there. Go, Xerneas! Alright. Let's do this thing. Moonblast! That wasn't as super effective as I thought it was gonna be. Ow. Ow. You know what? Thunderbolt. Hate you. Okay. Don't panic. Nobody panic. We have full restores. We knew this was an eventuality. Oh my Christ. Not a critical hit. Just trying my patience, aren't you, young lady? Finish this. Yeah. How do you feel about your poison now? Altaria. Thunderbolt. Aw. Why is every time I think I'm going to be super effective, it's not? That's better. Ooh, Noivern. He has a lot of radical Pokemon that are pretty cool. Oh, snap. No, not the flinching, couldn't move. I better heal. Before we try to... You know. Damn. There we go. There we go. Woo! Way to go, Xerneas. Brutogon. I'll keep trying. I am gonna want to heal first, though. Is it just me, or does this seem a little more simple and easy than previous Elite Fours? Remember all the struggles we had back in the day? I don't know. I came in here expecting this to be super difficult today. Well, she finds us and our Pokemon super charming. Yeah, I don't know how tough the last one's going to be. Because we need to fight the last Elite Four member and the champion. Who's last? Have I screwed myself? The Flood Chamber. Oh, sweet merciful heaven. I have screwed myself. I don't have anything that's going to help with water. I guess we could spam Thunderbolt. Just have to hope for the best. These chambers remind me of Zelda dungeons. That's the coolest one yet. Sure. Cooking is a type of art that disappears as soon as it's completed. Yeah, I guess so. Pokemon battles are the same. Even memories of sweet victory can soon fade after the battle ends. To devote yourself entirely to such a life, made up of fleeting experiences, it is truly artful. I can see where you're coming from. Thibault. Alright, we'll fight Seinfeld here and then tackle the champion. Oh, you straight up took that Thunderbolt, didn't you? Like it was nothing. There's the full restore. Right on time. Well, at least we're forcing his hand early on. Oh, I have just the thing for Gyarados. Gyarados. Thunderbolt. Oh. Barbecue? You know what? I will switch out for barbecue. I will use Florges. Barbecue. I like giving everybody nicknames. Starmie. Oh, that's gonna help you out, isn't it? We are just mopping the floor with them. Now, I guess that begs the question, do you consider this game and modern Pokemon games too easy compared to the old games? Now, bear in mind, Pokemon in and of itself is generally easy. I think most people will classify it as a kid's game, which I think is unfair. I think too many adults and what have you play Pokemon. I think it's for everybody. I definitely think that's Nintendo's stance on a lot of their IP. They know that it's looks kid-centric, but they know adults play it too. And oh no, it felt like we just kind of whooshed our way through this one, but you know what? I'm not even gonna complain. Because it beats sitting here getting mad and screaming at it. It beats getting stuck between a rock and a hard place of just constantly healing. I'll take story progression over screaming and raging any day. Which, I've made huge strides on not raging in every episode I do anymore. Of course, we don't have a lot of hard, challenges like we used to. Welcome at last, dear trainer. Champion Diantha. It's crazy Dutch angle. Let's do it, guys. Let's fight Diantha. Princess Diana. Go, Blastoise! Let's come out swinging. All right, Blastoise. Can't let her do many of those. Crap, it avoided our attack. Blizzard! Yeah, because if we let it get too many sword dances in, we'd be in trouble. Auroras! Oh, hell yeah. I need to change. Go, Talonflame! Auroras is so cool and pretty. Flamethrower! Burn it! Oh yeah, you're part rock, aren't you? Oh, screwed myself. Not really. Steel Wing! Because ice is also super weak to steel. So you got that going for you. Oh, it knows thunder! Oh, it knows thunder. Hey, we took the hit. Right on. I'm gonna need full restore. We over purchased like I thought we might have, but it's okay. I'd rather have too many than not enough. Ow. Right, I'm just going to keep healing until thunder misses. Or she runs out of power points. One or the other. Ah! In the end, Thunder's accuracy was your downfall. Oh, this is gonna be fun! Talonflame, come back! Go get him, buddy! Ooh! Oh snap, a Goodra. Might be tough for Tyrantrum, but I want to give it a shot. Dragon Claw. We are just OP. What is happening? Oh yeah, it doesn't affect your ghost. Hey, it changed us to ghost type. Where did it go? There it goes. Ow. Oh, it changes your type to ghost type, then hits you with a ghost attack. Pretty devious. Yes, I do believe it is time to switch. One Pokemon that has not made an appearance today. Time to shine. Aegislash. A Geoslash? Aegislash? I still don't know. Or dance. Oh, here comes the Mega Evolution. Ooh, that's not good for me. I don't think we're gonna survive this. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Whoa. Wow. That was insane. That was great. What the hell? There's a man riding down the road on a Segway. People still have Segways? FedEx or UPS cutting back. Get rid of the trucks. Here we are. The Grand Chamber. They did put everything they had into those battles. I owe them a lot. A few days later, crowds of people gathered in Lumoy's city to celebrate. The defenders of the Kalos region and the cheer on the new champion. All these people are here to celebrate your achievements. Ooh. Present me with the honor of Kalos. This game really needed voice acting. They all do. There he goes again, the Segway guy. That is so odd. Who rides a Segway? He's zooming, dude. Congratulations, champ. Oh, snap. Oracle, huh? Against Sigalith. Ooh, psychic. Will he heal? No, I don't think he uses items. Go lurk. So tall. Thank you very much for battling with me. Now I finally feel free. Free from the part of me mirrored in sorrow by the part of me that built the ultimate weapon. Pokemon was just waiting on him to return to the man he used to be. Man who loved Pokemon with all of his heart. Anichi Masuda. And Sagamori. Over the years, you've heard me say a lot of things about the Pokemon franchise. Negative, positive, middling. I used to say that anything beyond black and white I just didn't care for. And I think there's a lot of people who echo those sentiments as well. I've said it on the show 1,000 times. I don't think I gave these games their fair due, but they definitely continued to get easier over time. Pokemon X, Y, Sun, Moon, Sword, Shield, Violet, Scarlet. In comparison to the original Game Boy series, they're definitely tame by comparison. And that doesn't necessarily make them bad. It just makes them different. And that's the way I choose to look at it. You know, I'm getting older now, and I'm starting to kind of put a lot of that behind me, you know. Reviewing things, giving things a 5 out of 10 or whatever. Comparing apples to oranges, you know, instead of, you know, looking at each individual thing and judging it based on its own merit. A lot of times we just quickly say, well, that movie was garbage. I hated it. I like the original. We do that a lot, and I don't think that's helpful. You know, I don't think that's good for our brains. X and Y was not my favorite. I thought it was okay. I liked Sun and Moon more. It's hard for me to say what out of the series would be my most favorite or least favorite, honestly, because obviously my opinion would be skewed by nostalgia when it comes to like red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, heart gold, soul silver, black and white. Those tend to be my favorites. And then on my least favorite side, anything on the Switch, for the exclusion of maybe, say, Legends, Arceus, and Let's Go Pikachu. I really love those. But Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came and went in the blink of an eye. Sword and Shield weren't all that good. Scarlet and Violet weren't all that good. We will get around to playing Sun and Moon, but we're putting a pin in it for now. I always say that too. I always get on stream and say, well, we just finished this Pokemon game. Let's wait a while. And then a week later, we're playing the new one. I promise that's not happening this time. There's too much going on, too many games to play, and I got to get back to playing other stuff on a regular basis. This year has really been challenging for me as far as content creation goes. I've kind of sleptwalked through the past few years as well, and I've kind of dedicated myself in my own head to getting back to some semblance of normalcy, and that's what I want to do. We still need to finish the Pokedex here, and we still need to finish any post-leak content with this game. But there's a lot to do. I have a whole section on the front of my YouTube page, at least at the moment. This is playthroughs on hold or something like that. So I did want to at least get through Pokemon X though before Legends ZA came out. Yeah, we are pretty big fanboys of Pokemon, so it's hard for us to, you know, leave any of them out off the list when we make lists, but I really didn't think we'd be coming back to the Kalos region anytime soon, I'll be honest with you. Legends ZA caught me completely off guard. But I'll take it. Just a few months away as well. Today's August 1st. So it's just 2 months. 3 if you count all of August. Well, no, it's still just 2 months. August and September, because it comes out pretty early in October, so... Pokémon. Bean. I'm not ready for Christmas. I'm skipping Christmas this year. Christmas can go to hell. I ain't dealing with all that. I'll put my little pumpkin out for Halloween, but I can't be bothered. Well, even though it says fiend, there's still a lot to do. So let's hop to it. Oh, that's why he wasn't at the train station when I looked. Okay. Trade? You can have spend. I know we were talking about sending it forward, but that's too much trouble. Now that just leaves the grass starter that we'll need to obtain. I hate the fact that traded Pokemon are named. Train station. Which one of these towns had the train station? I want to say it was this one. This is where we're supposed to meet. Well, where are you? Why do I feel like he's supposed to... You know what? I don't know where I'm supposed to meet him. I wasn't paying attention to what she said. Oh, no. Well... better go back and ask her. Ay, 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 da, 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 da. Damn it. Where? Lumoy Station. Ah. I also don't know why I've spent my entire life calling it Luminois when it's just Lemoyne. It's like people who say Illinois instead of Illinois. Sometimes I question my ability to read. I do like everybody else. I just glance at the word and I take in the first letter and the last letter or two and I'm like, da 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 da, you know? Let's take a cab. Yeah, I can afford it. Luminoy Station, please. Would have been fun if they animated that. Hey, that's not how much you said it was going to cost. You lying son bitch. The National Docks. Well, I got news for you. Most of that's filled already. Da, 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 da. Ooh, fancy train. Okay. Off we go. Oh, we didn't get a cutscene. Even in gold and silver, we got a cutscene. The versus recorder. Thank you, sir. Where are we? What is happening? I guess we could heal. Of course, you know, in our playthroughs, we don't do the battle mansion, battle towers. We don't do that here. We don't fool with that. We were here just for the story and the fun of raising Pokemon. Now we'll move on. Okay, well, I'm glad I could help you. Friend Safari. Oh, I used to love the Friend Safari. I don't know that we'll have the opportunity to showcase it on stream, but the Friend Safari was probably my favorite aspect of X and Y. every friend that you had registered in your 3DS would add an area to your friend Safari, and if memory serves, it specialized in 3 Pokemon, and it was also easier to get shiny Pokemon there. It was a fun time. You street pass, you add people, you know, the 3DS was probably one of my all-time favorites. It was great. Okay, so today we defeated the Elite Four, beat the Pokemon League, and accessed post-game content as well as the full national decks, which they promptly abandoned, I think, after... Yeah, it was after Sun and Moon. So they kept the national decks going for these last 2 games of the handheld era before switching over to the Switch. But yeah, everybody's here. The decks is filled out. We just don't have, you know, X and Y filled out. But there were a couple of stragglers in black and white too. This is when it really started to get impossible to finish the Pokedex. Especially if you were like me and didn't have a lot of friends to choose from, a lot of friends to trade with. You kind of, you know, you kind of screwed yourself over in that regard. But I am not sure what we're going to do going forward, because I could work on the Pokedex off screen like I've been doing with each playthrough, and then we could transfer them all over to Sun and Moon, but we're not going to be playing Sun and Moon anytime soon. So we really have a while now in between episodes. So we'll wrap things up here for today. But I wouldn't necessarily call this a series finale on Pokemon X. I'm pretty sure that we'll be back with more. I just will probably be taking a break from it to focus on other things. Just don't let me abandon it forever. But I think that's going to do it for today. Tyler and I may come back and stream later. I don't know yet. Maybe. But I'm going to head out. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Sorry if this was a little anticlimactic. I expected the Elite Four to be a lot harder. You know, we really gave it our all for, you know, these retro playthroughs with... I remember we struggled, especially with Sapphire's Elite Four. Oh boy. Like back in those older games, we were horribly underleveled by the time we got to the Pokemon League. But here, it didn't really seem to be an issue. By the time we got to the Pokemon League, we were on the same level as the Elite Four. I think the experience share, whatever you want to call it, I want to say that has a lot to do with it, but anywho, thank you guys for hanging out today. I will see you guys next time.